I'm Dave KIRILLOFF, languageofhitting.com. I'm going to talk about what differentiates the major league hitter from the minor league hitter. Why is the major league hitter better than the minor league hitter? The first hitter is Francisco Lindor, Cleveland Indians. The attribute I want you to pay attention to in this hitting video is this. I want you to watch the hitter's face, and particularly watch the hitter's eyes. The assignment is to watch the hitter's eyes because the eyes will give us an understanding of what the hitter is thinking while in the batter's box. Now, while you're watching the eyes, I want you to have the idea that, okay, how is the hitter controlling the space the ball is in now and the ball will be going next? In other words, saying this, the ball is coming from that space and is going into this space. The pitcher basically has two weapons to get the batter out: the pop up, ground out, strike out. Weapon number one, disrupt the batter's timing. Weapon number two, disrupt the batter's spatial awareness, spatial acuity. Okay, so let's run it. So as we watch Lindor in his setup in the stands, he's reacting to a pitch. Hitting is about making a reaction, and all we're doing as hitters is reacting to the space the ball is about to go into. When I'm hitting good, my brain is reading the ball's next space before the ball is in that space. When I'm off, the ball is moving faster than my brain can calibrate its next space. So here we're watching another batter. Okay, we see a curveball away. Now we're going to see a high pitch. Look how long it takes for the batter to recognize the ball's next space. What you just saw right there was desperation. The hitter didn't pick up the information fast enough, and he has to desperately get his bat down. Now we're looking at Puig, but he's reacting to the space the ball's going into. It was a fastball 95 miles an hour. Swing of desperation. Just get the bat down there. Right? The next hit, or next swing we see Puig take, it's a firm line drive. As you watch again, I want you to pay attention to how fast Puig's eyes are. His brain is moving faster than the ball is to this next space. Next, as we watch Ramirez, he's going to hit one of his 2 home runs in this game. His brain is thinking faster than the ball. We call it pitch recognition, but what's really going on is his brain reacts faster to the space before the ball is in that space. Here's his home run. And this is what differentiates the major league hitters from the minor league hitters, is that the major league hitters have a higher acuity for spatial alertness. I didn't say awareness, I said alertness. Meaning they have a better judgment skill. When they see fastball, they can calibrate it instantly, and then when they see a curveball, they can calibrate that quickly to where its next space is. So again, let me define this early in this video. What really differentiates major league hitters from minor league hitters is that their ability to accommodate spatial things in a fast amount of time. You're dealing with rapid moving objects. There you see Ramirez reach out for an outside pitch. He's responded to it quickly. His brain can comprehend its space before the ball is in that space. So again, what really separates minor league hitters from major league hitters is not only just having the spatial acuity for spatial alertness, it's the consistency of having quick, rapid-fire spatial alertness skills. Here you're watching batters striking out with Clevenger's curveballs, fastballs, fastball right down the middle. How long does it take for that batter to calibrate? And then there's an off-speed pitch, 82 miles an hour. You go from 97 to 82 miles an hour. And another curveball, away, 82 miles an hour. So again, the separator from major league hitters to minor league hitters is the major league hitter's ability to quickly grasp concepts of space, alertly, with rapid fire. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Let me make this suggestion to you. So a lot of times people assume that what separates hitters, minor league hitters from major league hitters, well, maybe they have better swing mechanics, they got better swing techniques, or maybe they got better launch angles, they got better bat speed, or they got more bat to contact ratios. And the truth is, when you get to AA, I mean, basically no. Those guys have the same kind of launch angles, the same kind of bat speed, you know what I mean? And then when you compare pitching, well, what's the difference between major league pitching and minor league pitching? High A, AA. Well, then you say, well, there's a difference. And major league pitching is better than minor league pitching. Well, in what regard or what respect is major league pitching better than minor league pitching? I mean, minor leaguers are still throwing 96, 97 like major leaguers. So what's the difference? They still throw curveballs. Major league hitters have this. They have sharper breaking pitches. They can change the variance between fast speeds and breaking sharp angles better than minor league pitchers. So with all things being said, mechanically, swing mechanics, minor leaguers, major leaguers, they're still the same. Bat speeds, all the same. Launch angles, they're the same. The separator is the major leaguer's ability to control space rapidly, consistently. Minor leaguers struggle. They're still developing this skill for space. So my suggestion is this. If you want to play baseball or softball at a higher level, you need to prepare yourself for a higher level of pitching. To prepare yourself that, you got to go back to the ideas of what the pitcher's trying to do to you. Thwart your timing and thwart your spatial awareness or spatial alertness. So why are you spending so much time working on your mechanics and your launch angles and your bat speed, right? Because the pitcher's all through his career is working on throwing harder and softer, better fastballs, better changeups, more curveballs. If you learn how to master your timing and master your spatial alertness, then you can become a hitter who can hit elite pitching. So I throw these next clips in the video because it's Ramirez taking on the actions and having a discussion with somebody, showing this other person, hey, this is how I swing down through the ball. I'm swinging down, not uppercutting, and he just got a high pitch. So that's his approach to swing down. Does it work for him? Absolutely. Does swinging up work for some people? Yeah. But you see, the underlying part of what most people miss is something you can't really see from your eyes, and machines can't pick up when they test it. And that's the hitter's ability to arrange and calibrate and organize space. There isn't neuroscience lab, nodules you can put on your brain that tells you what's going on inside. They can tell you, hey, you're using more your frontal lobe, your rear lobe, your right side, left side, but they can't tell you what you're thinking. They just tell you, oh, this is more active. What's really going inside of hitters? All right, here you go. He's showing you how he chops down the ball. What's going inside the hitters is their mind has to arrange the ball's next space, and we can't measure that except if you just watch the hitter's eyes. The eyes are a tunnel inside the mind. Watch his eyes trying to manage where the ball's going to go next. He's late. He just missed it. He miscalibrated how low the ball is. Now here's Vlad Guerrero. This is a great demonstration of a hitter whose brain is working faster than the ball's moving into its next space. Watch his pause action. Boom. His brain is already there, and then the ball shows up. This is an elite hitter. This is what, when you're hitting good, when you have more consistently can manage the space, then this is what it looks like. So again, this is what you want to train and develop. Your sensitivity to space. Here's the rookie who just played in Double-A this year, got called up to the big leagues. Here's a hitter who's reacting to space quickly and rapidly. So is it better mechanics that separates major league hitters from minor league hitters? You're looking at a Double-A hitter right now, hitting a home run, dead center field, had great timing and great spatial awareness. He beats the pitcher's weapons. And that's where timing is a tool that aids and it assists the consistency for spatial alertness and spatial sensitivity. Without timing, you're going to be lost. Here's a hitter reacting to a curveball, center cut, but it has good movement. Okay, does he know that pitch is coming? Probably not. He's basically up there reacting. If you watch his eyes, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. He has calibrated the ball's last position faster than the ball's moving. This is how all sports are played, not just baseball and softball. If you're playing hockey, the puck's out there, now it's right here. If I'm playing tennis, the ball's out there in that space, now it's in this space. And we move faster than the ball's moving. Our brain moves faster than the ball's moving. Check out Freddie Freeman. This is a terrific example of how a hitter is ultra sensitive to space. It's not spatial awareness, it's spatial alertness, because you have to move from one space to another space with rapid speed. Another example, Max Kepler beating Trevor Bauer's curveball. Look at his face. He sees the pitch. It's not just his pitch recognition. It's more than just seeing the ball early in the flight path, this curveball, fastball. The next step I have to measure is, where is the ball going? Oh, it's going down here, right? You calculate this. You see, good hitters, awesome hitters, excellent hitters can do this more consistently. Major league hitters, sure, they can do it, but the players who are at the top of the tier in major leagues can do it more consistently. This was a dangerous scene with a Dodger pitcher. Watch the hitter's face, how it closes in on the space the ball is about to move into. And then he hits a rocket right back at the pitcher. Here's another one with Peter Alonso. Watch how fast his face goes to the space the ball is moving into. This is a separator from good hitters to elite hitters. And what would a video be like without me profiling my own son, Alex KIRILLOFF, minor leaguer? Here he's getting a curveball that he drives out to center field. He's reacting to the ball in its last space just before the ball gets there. Hitting is about the hitters mastering timing, and timing aids and assists the hitter's ability to have acuity with spatial alertness, not just awareness. See, awareness is having a sensitivity to space that's in probably slow motion. Rapid fire, it's about having sensitivity to space with objects that are moving quickly. Now here is a really good minor league hitter, but I want you to notice how hard he's swinging the bat. He swings the bat so hard that he actually becomes detached. He actually becomes detached from the ball's next position. Remember, hitting is about timing, and hitting is about spatial alertness. Where is the ball going next? When you train yourself to always swing as hard as you can, your thoughts become disconnected with what the essence of hitting is. And just like the essence of anything else in any other sport. The object is going from that space to this space. Now remember, the biggest difference between minor league hitters and major league hitters is not swing mechanics. It's not launch angles. They all have good techniques and they all have good bat speed. Pitchers in the minor leagues are throwing 96, 97 also. Just like you listen to this broadcaster. She's going to tell us that this pitch was just 96 miles an hour, and this goal for this pitcher is to reach 97 miles an hour.
Home kick, and there's the strike from Ward, ringing in at 96. He wants 97 so bad this season. That's his personal goal.
If major league hitters and minor league hitters all have good mechanics and techniques, the biggest separator is the hitter's ability to fluctuate with space rapidly. They have a stronger acuity for the ball's next position, and timing aids this. My research and my observations have led me to this belief that hitters are either born with a greater sense of space and alertness for space, or number two, hitters are sometimes just bump into it, or something just suddenly clicks and they figure out a greater sensitivity to space, or number three, probably more powerful, is this: they are taught how to become more sensitive to space and rapid moving objects, and that's exactly what my system does. It's exactly what my online training does. Now here are some clips that should help validate my point. These are hitters getting borderline pitches that are almost a ball, almost a strike, but they're making good results from it. Why can they do that? It goes back to what I'm discussing with you, is that their brains are on rapid mode. They're pushing the ball into this next space. They're thinking in terms of space. They're thinking in terms of timing, and they're thinking in terms of space. What's the ball's next position? Not if it's just a curveball or fastball. Of course, they're doing that also, okay? But it goes beyond all the pitch recognition devices and apps and everything else that we use to improve ourselves, because the level that separates all elite hitters is this: hitters who are elite can hit elite pitching. They can hit elite pitching because their brains are flexible. They have a greater plasticity to arrange the ball from one space to another space faster than other hitters can do it, and faster than the ball is moving. The good news I have for you is this: I have a starting kit that's going to help you to improve your timing and improve your spatial alertness. If you're a hitter who is working on hitting elite pitching, this is a must-have. It is my 5.0 best hitting drill ever video series. Let's help our kids to be as good as they can be while they're still young. I'm Dave KIRILLOFF, languageofhitting.com. May the Lord bless you.
KIRILLOFF batting leadoff yesterday for the Blue Wahoos. Similar stat line for him as it was for Royce Lewis. He had a base hit in the first inning and then held hitless after. Now the pitch swung on, drilled out to deep left. O'Neill at the track, turns and looks, and this ball is gone. To the opposite way, KIRILLOFF goes, and we are tied at 1 on KIRILLOFF's 8th home run of the season.